Okay, brilliant. Hello, everybody, and welcome to some Train Sim World 6 news. Now, the first DLC for Train Sim World 6, West Coast Mainline Birmingham to Crewe, is coming soon. Now, let's watch this showcase. I'll give you my thoughts at the end of it.
Welcome aboard this London North Western Railway service to London Euston. We'll be calling at Stafford, Rugeley Trent Valley, Lichfield Trent Valley, Tamworth, Aston, Knightsbridge. The next train to arrive at platform 10 will be the 12:31 cross-country service to Birmingham New Street, calling at train to arrive at platform 11 will be the 100 cross-country service to Nottingham, calling at Birmingham New Street.
Nice. So, first thoughts, yeah, it looks good. It sounds good. Unbranded. Looks like they can't get it branded. West Coast Mainline Birmingham to Crewe. Developed by All Aboard Studios. Headed up by Dan and Kieran, we are a team built on passion, expertise, and a drive to push railway simulation further than ever before. With years of experience in both game development and the railway industry, our expert team has been behind a variety of releases for Train Sim World and Train Simulator Classic, crafting detailed routes, rolling stock, and immersive environments that players have enjoyed for years. Now, we're bringing that knowledge, skill, and ambition into our own Train Sim World release, and we couldn't be more excited to share what's coming. The route: Birmingham Crewe via the Black Country. I can't read that. Fire station, railway locations: Birmingham New Street, Crewe Bashford Hall, Oxley Car, and Soho Depot. Nice. It's finally in there. Lots of layers: Class 390 Pendolino, Class 220 Voyager, Freight, Rail Tours, and more. Calling at Crewe Bashford Hall, Stafford, Penkridge, Oxley Car Depot, Wolverhampton, Wolverhampton Steel Terminal, Casely, Tipton, Dudley, Port, Sandwell and Dudley, Smethwick, Gatton Bridge, Smethwick, Wolf Street, Soho Depot, Birmingham New Street, mate. Another stretch of the West Coast Mainline brings with it another both familiar and new locations to Train Sim World at the heart of the urban West Midlands. All Aboard Studios' first release of Train Sim World takes straight into the modern mainline action, and the West Midlands and North West with fast-paced, electrified corridor packed with energy, contrast, and realism. The West Coast Main Line was built by smaller companies during the birth of the railway era, but the central and oldest section of the route was the Grand Junction Railway, perhaps one of the oldest long-distance railways in the world. The GJR was designed to link the famed Liverpool and Manchester to Birmingham. Their chosen route weaved out of Birmingham to Stafford via Wolverhampton before heading to Crewe. In the following years since its opening, blah blah blah. The add-on depicts the West Coast Main Line as it operates in the 21st century, circa 2019. Your journey begins at Birmingham New Street, Britain's busiest station outside London. Players of Birmingham Cross City route will be familiar with the cavernous nature of the platforms, routeless signal box, and regenerated facade. New for Train SimWorld 6 is the full implementation of passenger and platform announcements, meaning Birmingham New Street will be in full voice listing of station stops far and wide. For the various services that arrive and depart there, passenger ambience will be also heard depending on train loadings. From the deep platforms beneath the city, just 2 electrified lines carry you north to pastures new, climbing out of the open air and into the heart of the Black Country, known for its industrial coal mining past. What follows is a powerful sequence of locations that define the region's railway identity. As you pass through Smethwick, Oldbury, Dudley, and Tipton, the industrial heartbeat of the Black Country pulses around you. Chimneys, canals, factories, and terrace roads frame the railway, telling the story of hard-working communities and proud industrial heritage. It is a gritty atmosphere, ferric and unmistakably urban. I know somebody who's not going to like this, but it's not scenic enough. Then comes Wolverhampton. You rise above the city, sweeping across rooftops and past the iconic football ground before arriving at the high-level platform of this key interchange. Yeah. Here lines from Shrewsbury, Stafford, Bescott, and Birmingham all converge, making Wolverhampton one of the most operationally significant points of this route. North of Wolverhampton, the scene transforms. The city noise fades and you enter the broad rural landscapes of Staffordshire. Somebody might like this end because it's a bit scenic. The one into Stafford brings open track, steady gradients, and clear skies. It is here for you to join the core of the West Coast Main Line. You'll pass through Penkridge and into the modernised layout at Norton Bridge, where grade separated flyovers and bypass lanes at Great Bridgeford allow for smooth, uninterrupted movement. Every detail has been built to reflect the current day infrastructure. Your final approach into Crewe Railway experience in itself. Long known as a major hub in the national network, Crewe features wide sweeping platforms, complex track layouts, and operational detail at every turn. It is a fitting end point for the route defined by pace, presence, and purpose. Players of Spirit of Steam add-on, let me rephrase that. Players of the doesn't quite capture the Spirit of Steam add-on, but I've experienced this station and its expansive yard circa 1958, whereas West Coast Main Line Birmingham to Crewe shows it in its contemporary guise. The route is filled with detail from football stadiums at Wolverhampton and Crewe to hand-placed industrial and residential scenery in Soho, Oldbury and Stafford. This is a railway environment that feels lived in. Almost 100 bespoke bridges have been created, including the musical bridge at Tipton, custom overhead line equipment installed throughout, and every station built using real references from the period. I'm not going to talk about the 350 because we've all drove in it before. It's just in a few different liveries. Timetable. Oh my God! Hey, look! There are 522 total playable services waiting in turntable mode, and some 2,000 in L, including that. Holy moly, that's a lot. With the full weekday of operation represented, you will take on everything from first light commuter service runs to mid-afternoon stoppers, and even express services. Whether running non-stop from Wolverhampton to Crewe, or stopping at every station from Birmingham northwards, every journey offers something different. All Aboard Studios will be providing a full breakdown of the layers and service patterns in their own dev diary, but to give you a flavour, we've listed the add-ons required to add more playable and narrow service to the timetable. Cross Country Class 220 Voyager, Avanti West Coast Class 390 Pendolino, 170 DMU from that Rivet Pack, Cardiff City Network for TSW services, Birmingham Cross City for empty coaches stock moves to Class 323, Midland Main Line for Class 158 II services, West Coast Main Line London Milton Keynes to Freight. Cargo Line Volume 3. Oh yeah. Rail Tour services also lay from West Coast Main Line Preston to Carlisle, Spirit of Steam and Flying Scotsman. This is awesome. 87 runs, hell yeah. Plus, keep an eye out for the temporary speed restrictions as the core TSWs appear in random events toggled on. Trains in World class. West Coast Main Line Birmingham Crewe will release soon for Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 5, Epic Games Store, and Steam for £30, €36, and $40. Please note that West Coast Main Line Birmingham Crewe will be released on PC and 9th gen console platforms only. Ha ha! Ha 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 ha! Gen 8 aren't getting it. Good. Thank you all for watching. This has been TSW6 News. I've been BC Pro. See you in the next one.